Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Edie's Attic. I'm here with a weekly energy update for you. And before I began shuffling my cards, what came to my mind was your purpose and a huge part of your mission here. And I really stepped into this reading with this attitude and this feeling and sense of needing to help you and validate you on where you are right now and how to feel in regards to your journey. And all of us have different journeys. We all have different challenges that we have to face. Every single one of us has a set of our own challenges that we deal with day to day, that we just sometimes feel like we're so alone and that no one could understand. And sometimes I feel like there's this sense of Groundhog's Day. It feels like the same thing over and over again. Even when we try to change it up or do something different or explore new opportunities or try new things, there's something or this feeling of it just feels the same. What am I doing? Our perspective has shifted so much that we just feel like almost like we're seeking for more, or we're trying to obtain more and it's not showing up, or we're not seeing it visually yet. Well, the message that I got for you and your purpose is that you are here essentially to help others see themselves in a different light. And you are also here to help yourself. Every time you're teaching someone else something about them, you're teaching yourself something about you. And you're opening up your heart and you're opening up their hearts, and we're helping each other. It's like knives against stone, or like we're sharpening each other daily. Every single day that we speak our truth, we are helping someone else see themselves differently, see the world differently, and to also speak their truth. So then when I shuffled the cards, it was literally, it came out number 37, seeing, which says perspective, truth, knowledge, clarity, followed by the heart and the throat chakra. We have 22 and number 29. So that validated exactly what I was thinking stepping into this reading in regards to seeing in perspectives and helping others, not only yourself, but others see things from a different view, a different angle, and opening up that heart chakra, and then ultimately opening up that throat chakra. By speaking your truth, you're helping others see their truth, because what may be the truth to you could be completely different to someone else. But irregardless, what is happening is we are all beginning to actually see our truth. And that can be very, very scary. It can shake up our world. It can cause us to sometimes even feel listless or, unfortunately, unmotivated, because we start seeing things from such a dramatic shift in perspective that we often may spend so much time thinking about these shifts, thinking about the differences, almost wishing and longing to go back to a time when we were more unaware, because it was just easier. We're just happy and blissfully unaware of our own truths. And I know there's this thing, or this stigma, or this saying, like, where people, like, truth is so hard to handle and so hard to bear. It's easier sometimes to tell people lies because it sounds nicer, it feels better, but the truth can hurt. And it does, even when it's in regards to our own selves, especially when it's in regards to our own selves. When we start seeing things differently about us and our own paths and the choices that we're making, and during the dark night of the soul, when we reflect back to all the mistakes that we made and our journey, but then the healing comes, and then we understand how all those things that we had to go through really shaped us and helped us to come to where we are now. So then we're like, okay, here we are in the now and the present, but we're still longing for the future because we feel like something's got to change. We feel like there's something bigger, there's something better, there's something more, what's the word, more inspiring, more moving in our lives. Something like there's this pivotal point to where we're going to come to, where it's all going to make sense, or where we're in our essence. Like, this is where I'm finally meant to be. All this was for this. It's like we're waiting for that. Let's see if we can get any validation or any clarity or any insight from Divine on what we do with that feeling, that energy, this stir crazy energy of not wanting to be where we are and keep wanting to look forward into the future. It's a really crazy energy that I've been channeling lately in regards to this. It's not, I don't want to say crazy, but it's just like stir crazy. It's this feeling of a lot of anxiety, a lot of restlessness. And I kept getting, with the anxiety and the restlessness, this message of, you know, taking the energy and harnessing it, trying to find a different outlet for the energy to come out in. If you're restless, trying to use that energy for something that is going to be productive or for your best good. So maybe it's like running, maybe it's cooking, maybe it's crafting, maybe it's, you know, whatever it is that you feel the best doing to get the energy out, to do that. So Divine, do we have any other clarity? Anything else that you can tell us today on this? We have tomorrow is a new day, start over. So if you're feeling like you're just stuck, or you feel like, you know, the day was a wash, or that you're feeling unmotivated, or just, you know, in your head about like where you're going and not being productive or not doing enough, just remember that tomorrow's a new day, and that rest, if you need rest, take time to yourself. You need to take time to yourself. Smile. You're on camera. And I'm still getting that whole, like, the universe is watching us, like it's a big reality TV show. Smile. You're on camera. Be happy to where you are. You're being watched by some of the greatest entities and spirits in the universe are watching along this journey with you. And you're doing a great job. You have to remember that you're only human, but you're not only human. You are a spirit having a human experience. This is what you signed up for. This is why you came here. You may not remember, you may even deny this aspect, this whole idea of being a spirit in a human vessel, having this human experience. But you are human, here to have mistakes, to have challenges, to grow as a spiritual being. So yes, you are more than just human. But while you're here having this human experience, keep in mind that these are things that are meant to happen for your highest good. You are here to grow, to learn. And if you do look back at all the things that you've overcome and you think to yourself, it really wasn't that bad, or I really did come out of something that I thought was going to break me, but it didn't break me. Or that one time that this happened, I never would have been able to learn and grow and do this if I hadn't have gone through that first. So just keep that also in perspective, that you are consistently and always growing from everything that happens to you on a day-to-day, and to take the time to really, I know I say this a lot, but really do enjoy the smaller, maybe to more insignificant moments of your life, and see the beauty in it, and understand, what am I learning from this? Because what may seem to you as mundane, there's actually something there for you to take from, to draw from, and to use to help you grow as a human and as a spirit. Next card we have out is do what feels right. Always following your gut instinct and your intuition. This is Sparta. So you may be in the middle of what feels like a battle, but you don't understand like it doesn't, you can't see the battle because it's like a spiritual, energetic battle. And there's a lot of pulling going on right now in our world as far as spirit. And we have the negative and the positive and the yin and the yang. And we have like both sides kind of doing this like pull back and forth between each other, which we are teaching this side a lot to learn about themselves. And this side is teaching this side what they need to learn about themselves. There's this like teeter-totter between energies. So keep in mind that if you're feeling like this pull or this anxiety, or like you feel like maybe negative things are happening to you, they're not really actually happening to you, they're happening for you. And while they're happening for you and you're learning your lessons, the energies that are coming at you are also learning theirs. Uneasiness leads to an energy imbalance. So make sure that you are listening to, definitely listen to your body right now. Tune in to where the energy is feeling imbalanced. Listen to yourself, sit with yourself. Try to feel what part of your body the imbalance is in, and focus on that and try to work through it and to understand what could be throwing this part off, this chakra system. What is happening right now in my energy? Maybe I can't even see that is throwing off my body. And to focus on the healing of that. Close your eyes, meditate, imagine that part of your body healing. We have financial struggles as well. So you might be going through a hard time. Maybe just recently, it feels like things are just a little bit tighter than they usually are, or unexpected bills are popping up, or life emergencies are happening where you had to tap into some reserves and some savings. Again, that is just another challenge for you to grow through. Like, okay, so then we have master of portals as well. Here's the thing that I keep getting this channeled message. So it's like when you're learning something and you're trying to perfect it. Let's use school as an example. And you are learning, say, arithmetic. And you feel like you're getting really good at arithmetic, and then you take a test. And the test proves that you still need a lot of work on your arithmetic. So then you really get down and you tutor and you bunker down and you learn the arithmetic. And you feel like, you know what, I can pass this class. Just pass me. I got this. But then they throw another test at you. And yes, you're getting better, but you still don't know all your arithmetic. That's the same thing in regards to where you are on this journey and the things that you're meant to learn here as a human. You're being tested again because you haven't gotten it yet. They keep throwing these tests at you, and you're going to keep getting these tests because you want to make sure that you have perfected this area of your life and that you've got it down and that you completely are 100% healed in this area and that you grasp the idea of what this test is, why you're being tested, and how to pass this test. So you're going to be like with the financial struggles, perhaps it's coming back through again because you still have yet a lot to learn and grow from in, as far as financials and how to look at it, the perspective of your financials, and viewing it from a different angle and understanding it from a different angle. So I know there's so many layers to this, but the idea here is getting very comfortable in shifting your perspective in certain avenues of your life and learning new approaches and how to fix and how to problem solve. Problem solving is a huge factor here with a lot of the things that we're being challenged with right now, because we want to keep doing the same thing every single time a situation approaches. And we want to problem solve the same way that we problem solved every other time before. But we are being urged to solve these issues that we're being faced with, whether it be financial struggles or anything else, whatever the challenge may be. We're being called to solve this problem in a different way, a way that we've never tried before. It's that saying of like, don't expect to get different results if you keep doing the same thing over and over again. Same thing with the problem solving portion of these tests. If we keep doing the same thing over and over again in regards to how we handle our situations, we're not going to see growth. We're not going to learn that there are other ways, maybe better ways, maybe not so better ways. The fact is, we want to try and test out different alternatives. And then again, we have the Master of Portals here. So you may find, I feel like a lot of this Master Portal work happens in dream state or while you're resting. It's like this sense of living multiple lives, but when you're asleep, you get to visit the other ones. I keep getting like you're handling a lot of your karma and a lot of your lessons during dream state. You may be finding that you're having a lot of vivid dreams, dreams that you can remember, dreams that are almost so real that it feels like it's in this reality. And then you wake up and you're like, whoa, that was a crazy dream. I can remember every detail and I remember every person, or I remember the faces of every person, but I don't know everyone that was there. Start harnessing the energy from those dreams. Start learning how to tap into your dreams and being able to, it's a challenge, this is a new one, but being able to almost control your dreams even though you're asleep. I know a lot of people in my past that I've met, come across, talked to, have tried to do this, and some have been successful. But when you can actually take control of your dream state, there's a lot of growth there that you can carry on and over into your 3D reality. You are a very powerful being, Master of Portals. It's just learning how to use that energy and that ability. Do we have anything else on Master of Portals? We have Christ consciousness. So it says Christ consciousness works through the heart. All messages on this frequency come from divine. So it's wanting to keep our energy and our frequency at a Christ conscious level. You want to be working and operating through the heart chakra. And you can feel this when it's happening because you feel like this part of your body feels very energized and open. You feel very, it feels like flutters. It feels lighter. It feels like there's like this big open, you don't feel the weight and you don't feel the pressure and you don't feel any tenseness or any tightening or any kind of like uneasiness here. It feels very light and very airy and very, very much open. You can tell that it's open. We want to keep this open. And the way to do that is by continually bringing ourselves back to the perspective of gratefulness and appreciation. And that can happen through affirmations and through prayer and through waking up every day and thanking the universe for all of the things that we can think of that we are grateful for. And you can feel that heart space open up when you express your gratitude for everything that you have. It's an amazing feeling. You'll know how it feels. You probably already do, but if you don't and you do that, listen to your body, pay attention to how your heart opens up. With that heart space being open up and your frequency raising, you can be in a place of Christ consciousness and be able to operate from that mindset and that perspective. And that is where you're going to be able to master the portals much more easier. But with that, just want to say, don't be so hard on yourselves. I know I can be extremely hard on myself and get myself into my own rut by overthinking, which is negative. Sometimes it can bring us down to a place of negativity and lower our frequency and lower where we're at as vibration and in our chakra system. And that would not be of Christ consciousness. And we lose a lot of that luster and a lot of that higher perspective when we start becoming negative and dragging our own selves down. So keep that in mind. Try to stay as positive as you can. and know that there's a lot to be seen and loved within the small, insignificant moments of our life. We have to look at it. We have to look at it from a place of gratitude, humbleness, gratefulness. It all comes back to the heart. This is the key. Our heart chakra is hands down the key to opening up our future. It's the new way. I don't feel like a lot of people really understood and worked through their heart chakra as much as it's being worked through right now at this time on this planet. That in itself is its own portal. It has opened up so many new timelines and avenues for us to live on this planet together. Love, compassion, empathy, gratitude, Christ consciousness, all those things operate through the heart. And it's allowing a lot of people right now to speak their truth and to help others learn how to do that. You have a bigger purpose. We all do. We're in this together, and we are all learning how to live in a world that's operated by the heart space. That alone is enough to be grateful for. So have a positive, beautiful, loving week, and I will come back here this week with some more messages for you. So I hope that helped. All right, bye.